Your snowboard helmet is designed to fail on you, and despite the helmet on the outside looking completely fine, it could be totally damaged and not usable anymore on the inside. This is by design by helmet manufacturers, and helmets are technically a one-hit then like retire product because your head is so important. We want to keep it safe, but so many skiers and snowboarders out there are rocking and riding around with a busted helmet and they don't even know it. Now, I personally had a pretty gnarly slam the other day. At the tail end of that slam, I pulled my helmet off because I did hit my head, and I saw that I broke my helmet, and this helmet was now donezo. The foam inside of it had cracked, which means that this helmet, despite on the outside looking completely fine, is now completely garbage. Now, this is the Smith Scout. It's one of my favorite snowboard helmets to rock, and because of the fact that you should constantly be replacing your helmet, it's one of my favorite helmets because it's not that crazy expensive to replace. Now, sadly, I'm no stranger to hitting my head. I've had multiple snowboard slams throughout the years where I just absolutely smack my dome and destroy a helmet, having to retire helmet after helmet. And I cannot tell you how many busted helmets I have, how many I've thrown away, how many I've gotten rid of. It's a kind of one of the like bummers of snowboarding, but the fact that there is something that we could put on our head that's going to dramatically increase our chances of not having brain injuries or dying. It's an incredible thing, because when we are snowboarding, we are going very, very, very fast. The average skier snowboarder goes about 35 to 40 miles per hour when they're just cruising. Really good snowboarders are up in the 50-mile-per-hour range when they're doing a run. So having a helmet on your head is an incredible idea. Now, one of the biggest debates or things with snowboarding is MIPS. Like, does your helmet have MIPS? And a lot of people don't know what MIPS is. If you look inside of this helmet right here, you can see this inner liner. So this is a Smith Scout without MIPS, and this is one with MIPS. And MIPS is a really cool technology that lets your head move and rotate inside the helmet. So when you hit your head, the helmet will hit the ground and your head can slightly move inside that helmet, which is a pretty rad option. So if you're out there and you're like, I don't know what helmet to get, I don't know like what's something I should look for in a helmet, MIPS is a good little indicator. It says it right here. MIPS is a good thing to get. It will help so when you hit your head can rotate, kind of like how your brain rotates in your head when you hit your head. So MIPS is a rad little add-on, something I wanted to mention. And once again, my favorite helmet, the Smith Scout, you can get with MIPS in it. This one did not have it. Now, I'm not making this video to tell people that don't have a helmet to go put a helmet on. I'm not a big fan of that. People are adults, they can do what they want. But what I am encouraging you guys to do is it's the off season. You guys are now have ridden an entire season, and hopefully you haven't hit your head, but there's a chance that you might have hit your head. So go ahead and take your helmet and look inside of it, check the foam, see if you have any cracks, any bumps, anything that's damaged in your helmet. And if you do, you're gonna want to snag yourself a new helmet for this upcoming season. And of course, if you're grabbing yourself a helmet, you got to get yourself an Evolution sticker and throw it on the right side of the helmet. Let everyone know that you are part of Team Buckhouse. I mean, you can put it anywhere on the helmet, but I think it looks best on the right side. And yeah, snag an Evolution sticker. Those are linked in the description. I will have the Smith Scout and maybe 2 other helmet options linked down below with my favorite helmets that I think you guys should rock when you're out on the mountain. But you'd be surprised at how many times a helmet can get damaged from the slightest fall. So I also encourage you guys not to be chucking your helmet around in your car. I see a lot of friends that will take their helmet off and like literally just throw it. And if you damage the tool that's meant to protect your head in an incident where it didn't need to be like chucked around or thrown around, then when it's time for it to come into use and to be needed, you have now damaged that helmet, which is a super bummer. Another thing you can see, like, so this is one of those just foam inserts. If the foam is like wiggly in your helmet, this one has gotten a little loose from the slam that I took. If the foam shifts, the shell is shifting around that foam, another good chance that like the glue, the helmet, it's not what it used to be. So upgrade, replace your helmet, because we need to protect our brains. Our brains are the most important things. We only get one of them. They don't really heal. So helmets are a nice, cheap way to keep yourself safe out on the mountain. And look inside your helmet, see if it's damaged. That was kind of the whole point of this video. There's a lot of beginner skiers and snowboarders out there that don't know that helmets are designed to fail. If your helmet has failed, it means it saved your life. And that's what happened with my helmet. It took the slam for me. Very thankful for this one because that was a brutal slam. And thankfully I walked away from that with 0 concussion. I just broke the helmet. So with that, Team Buckhouse, thank you so much for shredding with me today. And as always, thanks for watching. Keep evolving. We'll see you guys tomorrow with another video. It's daily on the channel. We do stuff like this daily.